It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Capella, high post. It's stolen by White. Down low. Rebound by Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now Porzingis, after the missed three from Trae Young. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum on the wing. That three off the mark. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Porzingis, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. From the line. Tatum with another miss.
Well, that one. Should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the game. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Here's Young. After Drew Holiday's score, on the wing, Daniels. Off target from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now Young, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one's good. Daniels.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Now here's Tatum. And Capella sends it back. On the wing, Daniels. From past the arc, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. White, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
You've got to respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Rizachet with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Three-pointer, Daniels. They get the rebound. Pass to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
.41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the three off target. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Young. Off with the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Now, here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Picked by Horford. Over in the corner, White. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Hawks leading. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Pass to Cornette. Inside. Here's Hauser. There's a screen. Here's Pritchard. And he stays with it. Here's Cornette. No good that time. Atlanta leading by 3. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Okongwu with it. Pass to Krejci. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
5 on the clock, and Capella sends it back. Here's Krejci, still without a basket. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston trailing. Right side Tatum. To the middle. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Capella. And no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Johnson the screen. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Young left side. Stolen by Tatum. And taken away by Johnson. Now Reza Shea. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 9 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here is Tatum. Left side, Porzingis. A rebound by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. Pass to Johnson. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And that's 12 points for Johnson.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
On the wing, Daniels. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. They get it again. Riza in the corner. Daniels with it, guarded by Holiday. Now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Young. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Puts up a deep three. Another miss by Young. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Young. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And it goes down 2 points. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Pritchard. After the basket by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Bogdanovic. And that one, good. He's got 5.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Right side, White. Brown, right side. Bucket is good.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
to the wing right side. Back to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Here's Ricochet. No good with the triple. Boston trailing. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ricochet. Back to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Celtics.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Right a screen. The kick out to Brown. Going inside. That shot, no good. Here's Capella. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. 2K Sports back in. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Hawks trailing. Here's Krejci. In the corner, it's Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Buries the long-range jumper. That's now 8 points for Bogdanovich.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Hauser for the three. And the Celtics another three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Okongwu slams it in. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Pritchard. Up and in on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Queta. Nance with the rebound. And the Hawks with possession here. Pass to Okongwu. For three, Hunter. Some solid defense from Brown. The Celtics with the lead. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Queta. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside. Now here's Nance. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. The rebound by Queta.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Tatum. Nance with some nice D. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a one-point game. The Hawks working the ball around. And there it is for him.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Pass to Queta. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Down low. Nance, no good. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 1. The three from Tatum. Hunter grabs the miss. Outside Bogdanovich. And so they foul intentionally. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Daniel. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ricochet. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Capella. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
.26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a one-point game. Pass to Johnson. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Midas screen. The kick out to Holiday. Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tatum with it. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Boston trailing. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Outside Tatum. Over Young. Rebounded by Capella. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Daniels with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. To the inside. Porzingis with the block. And taken away by Johnson. Back to Capella. Young outside. Screen by Capella. Outside Tatum. And it's Tatum completing the break.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
To the middle. Johnson. It's good. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Outside Tatum.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson the screen. Pass to Capella. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. White drives in. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The 3 won't fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on